Living with IBD. Coming to terms.
Have you or someone in your family recently been diagnosed with Crohn's or ulcerative colitis? Or perhaps you've been told you have IBD. Crohn's and ulcerative colitis are the most common forms of inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, and they're called this because they affect the intestines or bowels. IBD is a chronic. That means long-term condition, and unfortunately, as yet there is no cure. The main symptoms are abdominal pain, diarrhea, sometimes mixed with blood, especially in ulcerative colitis, tiredness and fatigue, loss of appetite, weight loss, abscesses and fistulas, especially in Crohn's. These symptoms vary from person to person, so your experience may be different from other people's. And you may get periods of good health, remission, when you feel a lot better, but then you have a relapse or flare up when your symptoms get worse again. But it's not just the physical symptoms that may be affecting you. You may be feeling anxious, scared, or confused. That's not surprising. It may be the first time you've heard of IBD, or Crohn's, or ulcerative colitis. It can be a lot to take in, and you may be worried about your future.
I'd never heard of Crohn's before, so it's quite scary. Looked it up on the internet, as you do. That makes you even more scared.
Yeah, it was good to be diagnosed, but I was still concerned about the future.
So anxiety and confusion are common feelings, and you may start to feel angry, wondering why me? It's not easy coming to terms with an ongoing condition, especially one that can be so unpredictable. But there are things that can help. Try talking to your doctor or your hospital IBD team about what having Crohn's or ulcerative colitis can mean. Tell them how you're feeling. Ask about your symptoms, and if something isn't clear, get them to explain it. Don't feel embarrassed about talking to them about your symptoms. It may feel new to you, but doctors and nurses are used to having those sorts of conversations. Some words that may help are bowel movement, motion, stool, flatulence, having an accident, and you can't get to the loo in time. But use whatever word you're comfortable with. They'll know what you mean. Many people with IBD find that knowing a little more about their condition can help them feel more in control.
I had a good chat with my doctor about my Crohn's, and now I understand a bit better about what's happening to me and why I have to keep running to the toilet. I don't feel so lost anymore.
My consultant explained what Crohn's disease is and how it might affect me. He told me what the tablets are meant to do, and it did slightly help. I do feel I can manage it better.
Sometimes a doctor's appointment can feel really short. Here are some tips to help you get the most out of your next visit. Before your appointment, make a list of the things you want to tell your doctor and the questions you want to ask, and take this with you. Jot down the answers. It's surprisingly easy to forget what's been said. If you can, take a friend or relative with you and they can remind you afterwards what was said. Sometimes talking to someone else about your IBD, sharing your experiences, can make a real difference to how you feel about your IBD. You could try coming to a Crohn's and Colitis UK local group meeting like this one.
I'm a member of Crohn's and Colitis UK and I'm involved in my regional group. Sometimes we have medical experts come and talk to us about Crohn's and colitis. Sometimes we just chat amongst ourselves about our conditions. We talk about fundraising, but we also talk about other events to go to.
I like being in a group where you don't really have to explain how it can get you down, and there's people there giving you useful tips and tricks and information about how you can cope with this condition.
If you want to talk to someone outside the group who understands what it's like to have IBD, you could call our confidential listening service, Crohn's and Colitis Support.
One day I was feeling really fed up, so I thought I'd give the support line a call. And they were so understanding when they spoke to me. They really gave me time and the space to speak through exactly how I was feeling.
Some people find it helps to talk to a professional counsellor.
I started to get quite depressed about being ill, and my GP recommended counselling. The counsellor did really listen and helped me make sense of my feelings. I think it's made me stronger and more able to manage my condition.
People have different ways of managing their Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. and you have to find what's right for you. But do remember, you're not alone in living with IBD. If you or someone in your family has IBD, why not get in touch with us at Crohn's and Colitis UK? We are here to help everyone affected by inflammatory bowel disease. Call our information line on 0845 130 2233 or email us at info@crohnsandcolitis.org.uk. For more information or to see the full range of our publications, visit our website.